from here in Boardman at Double Bogies and the Bunker. DJ Yoakley with you. It's a Boardman Sparty party once again here on this Monday night, and I'm joined with one of my favorite party goers, the boss man of the cross-country team for the girls, Mr. Rick Sypert. Sype, I mean, we talked last week, and I felt like we could have talked forever. And then you sat down and you wanted to talk about your girls because we didn't even get a chance to talk about them.
I mean, we got to pump up the sport, but then we gotta talk about the girls a little bit too.
So let's talk about those girls. I mean, this is a special group that you have, and you know you're led by great seniors, and you've got some great underclassmen following them up that are challenging them each and every practice, and hopefully each and every race.
Yeah, we have a good core group again this year. Lauren Barrow graduated from our top 7 last year, but she's the only one from our top 7, so the whole group came back. And then we have a couple pretty good incoming freshmen that are going to help us out and challenge for some spots too. Team's going to be led by junior Gabby Vanetti this year. And then senior Morgan Russo is going to be our number 2. And like I said, that number 3 is looking like freshman Olivia Brady right now. And then rounding out the top, we have Abby Mihawk, Kenzie Riccatelli, Lauren Swantek, DJ Mia Brown, who's going to be on tonight.
DJ Mia Brown.
Well, it's really cool. Mia's a sophomore.
Okay.
And last year we got to make things fun. So when we go in the weight room, we got to get the tunes going. And I'm like, well, who wants the aux cord today? And Mia's like, me. I'm like, freshman? Who's going to let a freshman put the tunes on? But she puts it out there, and it was all bangers.
Spinning the jams.
So good. I mean, it started off with Queen and then some other like.
Oh, wow.
She was good. The whole playlist was fire. So I'm like, DJ Mia Brown forever. So we're in. So, yeah. But she's running really good, too. I mean, we're turning in really good workouts. We have this weight program going with Coach Todd Berkey. And after a couple of years of just having that under their belt and learning the program and just learning how the weight room works. I mean, it's kind of rare for girls to hit the weights like this anyways, but it's really coming together. So we're seeing like exponential changes in these kids. So I cannot wait to Saturday to see them go. Like practice started today, I was like, oh man, practice. But it's okay. We're going to race Saturday. We're going to be in the meat of the season, and we're going to see how all this stuff goes.
Is it challenging? I mean, I know from your perspective, you're chomping at the bit to get there and get some stuff on paper that counts, right? Is it challenging to be one of the last sports of the fall to kind of get started?
Well, seeing everybody go, especially with tennis and golf, they're like August 1st, they've got matches.
Yep.
So we're 3 weeks later, and actually it's going to be almost 4 weeks later because we're going on Saturday. But, you know, it's like anything. It's no cliche here, but it's a marathon. Not necessarily a marathon, but, I mean, we want to see the way it goes in October, November, not August.
Yeah.
So
these 3 young ladies that we have here on the show tonight, I mean, you talk about Mackenzie, Abby, and Mia. I mean, what do they mean to this squad?
Well, they all have something. Abby Mihawk is one of the most natural leaders I've ever seen. I can count on her to do anything. And she's faced some adversity. She had a foot injury last year right at the very end. So she came back from that, had a strong swim season, and then she rocks it for us in track season. Kenzie Riccatelli, I mean, she's been a leader since she walked in the door her freshman year in track, basketball, and she's really coming to her own in cross country this season. It's kind of been like her thing that she does to make sure she's in shape.
Yeah.
But now she's bought in, and we've had some heart-to-hearts about getting into the training more, and she's really blossoming this year. So I'm excited to see what Kenzie can do. And then, like I said, Mia, she came in as a freshman last year, and going from that like transition from a 2-mile race as a 8th grader to a 3.1 as a freshman, plus with what we do, she's really blossoming, plus with the weight room work too. So
I love
like
that.
I said, all 3 of them are unique in their own way, great personalities, and they really, it's kind of like the glue that brings everything together, these 3. Good personalities, they're good leaders. They kind of know what it needs to be done to pick people up and put the whole thing together. So like you got 3 good ones to talk with tonight.
I love it. Let's talk about this night race. You piqued my interest with this night race. So what do you do? Like, explain this a little bit for those of us who don't understand necessarily cross country, and then you throw this twist into the equation of a night race.
Well, normally you race in the morning, so our first guns are usually 9:30 a.m.
Yeah.
But this Saturday we're going up to Painesville Riverside, and they're having a night race. We're going at 10:10 p.m. this week. So they have like a pretty big campus, pretty big property up there. They're a D1 school, so they have a big field that we can run out of. and it goes into like a trail area, woods. So that what they do is they line it with tiki torches, Christmas lights, LED lights, glow sticks, and then there's some places that are just completely blacked out. And once you make your final mile there, you come up and around, you swoop around the stadium, and then it just turns into a hard sprint right across the field into one of the corners of the end zone. So it's going to be pretty cool. This is only my second year as the head coach here, so it's something they did in the past. I didn't want it to be my first race ever as a head coach last year, so I'm looking forward to seeing this one go. And really, it's a flat course. There's 40 teams. There's 10 state-ranked teams in there, so it should be a hot race. So we're going to see what we got right out the gate. So,
Sype, I'm excited for that. I mean, that would be a one to broadcast because that would be neat. But
well, I'll throw a shout out to Poland. They do a night race later in the season.
Well,
so
let's go. Let's get it going.
Talk to your crew from
I'm looking at you,
and,
Banfield.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I do know that they do a night race as well, and they do a fantastic job over at Poland. Great facilities, good staff, good people over there. So
awesome, man.
That might be one for you guys to check out.
I appreciate it.
After the Spartan.
Of course. We can't miss the Spartan. We'll never do that. Sype, I appreciate your time, man.
Thanks, DJ.
Go get some good food.
Appreciate
it. We'll interview your girls. Back after this right here from Double Bogies and the Bunker.